Hello, my dear students. I hope you are doing well and taking care of yourselves. Let's do a review about previous lesson. We said anything around us that takes up space is matter, like sofa, like chair, your toys, and even your matter. We said we can observe matter by using one or more of our senses, and each matter has different property. Today we will learn about how we can measure matter. Before giving answer to this question, we have to know what are mass and volume. What's the biggest thing that you can see in this picture? The biggest thing that you can see is beer. But is it also the heaviest? Of course not. That bed is much heavier than that beer. So, if something was big, it doesn't mean it is heavy too. How much something weighs depends on mass. Depend on what? Depends on mass. So, what's mass? Mass is the amount of matter in Mass is the amount of matter in something. Mass is the amount of matter in something. For example, we have pillow and bowling ball. Pillow is larger than bowling ball, but bowling ball is heavier than pillow. And also we can measure matter by what? By gram or kilogram. We can measure mass or matter by what? By gram or kilogram. Okay, in this picture, this one, you can see toy car weighs 50 grams. While the mass of the raisins is 14 grams. And the sum of the toy car and the raisin is equal to 64 grams. Okay? Okay. Now we will learn about volume. Volume is the amount of space that matter takes up. Amount of space that matter takes up. Have a look at this picture. This one. Okay. You will see four jars, each filled with different matter. All of them take the same space. It means they all have the same volume. All these four jars take the same space. It means they have the same volume. But they have different mass. As you can see here, jelly bean, okay. Jelly bean have more mass than pasta. But the sand, and here the sand, okay. And here the sand have more mass than marbles, okay. But don't forget, all of them, they have the same volume because they take the same space. But their weight is different or their mass is different. Okay, students. Now open page 154. We have another interesting subject, which is sink and float. If you throw stone, marbles, or coins, they all sink in the water. So what sink? When any object falls to the bottom of the water. But other objects such as plastic bottle or balloon or ball, they float in the water. So what's float? when an object stays on the surface of the water is called float. So, don't forget that we have sink and float. Sink is what? When an object falls to the bottom of the water, such as this heavy ball. But float is what? When something stays at the surface of the water, such as this light ball. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and thank you for listening.